Inside the mind of Brandon T. Adams.
Welcome back to Inside the Mind of Brandon T. Adams. I'm Brandon T. Adams, and today I'm going to talk about who we are at Big Brand Ventures, how it can matter to you, how we help people, talk about the process we do at Big Brand Ventures, and what it's all about. Because a lot of people have been asking me this recently. And so Big Brand Ventures, what is Big Brand Ventures? Big Brand Ventures is a venture equity firm where we build and scale product-based brands. We take an equity stake, we help grow the brand. We have products in our portfolio like Aqua Beato, canned water. We have Dirty Go Vodka. We have Happy Toilet Cleaner. We have Parlor we work with, which is a social media platform, and dozens of other companies in our portfolio. And so how did this even come about? So Kevin Harrington, Brian Harrington, and I are the co-founders of Big Brand Ventures. And 10 years ago, we started working together. We started doing more deals together. And a few years ago, we ended up bringing everything we were doing together and forming Big Brand Ventures to build a brand that's outside of our names alone, and also really create a powerful system to help build and scale product-based companies. Now, that said, we've worked with other companies outside of products. Heck, we've taken companies public. We have TV shows in the works, everything else. But we focus on helping scale product-based companies. So that's who we are. We have people that work with us from all over the country, even world. And we've helped a lot of different entrepreneurs. And we have international clients. I mean, we're working on infomercials. We're launching products digitally. We're doing live shopping. We're doing different offers. We're doing all kinds of things. We're doing live events. We're doing shark retreats. But Big Brand Ventures at its core is a venture equity firm. And beyond that, we do work with companies where we don't take equity stake. And what that is in our Big Brand Ventures community, which is an online community where we provide education, support, guidance, and helping entrepreneurs grow their business. We have our original Shark AI, which is an AI of Kevin Harrington and myself. You can literally ask us anything. You can upload a pitch deck, get feedback. You can get feedback on your social media. It is crazy what AI is doing right now. And we have different offers that you can work with us at a beginner level. Now, we have come up with a phased approach and how we help companies, because our whole model is we test before we invest, and not necessarily invest capital, because most times we actually aren't investing capital. We're providing human capital. We're providing infrastructure, marketing, all these different things. And then sometimes we do invest capital, but we put through a vetting process and really an audit process, and we have different phases. So one phase, we call it phase one, whether go-market strategy or work with us on an advisory level, where we're spending 30 to 60 days with the company. We're asking them questions, or we're going through their financials. We're going through their details on their customers, everything. And then we're coming back with them feedback, guidance, and things they should do to grow their business. And if they get through that process, they could go through the next phase, which might mean we run their marketing. We are working with them on different aspects of customer acquisition. We're shooting videos for them. And then after working together through that level, if we keep working together on a further level and both sides are really liking working together, it's like you're dating before you're getting married, then we look at doing a equity stake kind of partnership with the business. And at that point, we may be helping and assisting as they raise capital. Maybe they go public. They are launching marketing campaigns where they're spending a lot of money on Meta, on Amazon, on TikTok. They're maybe doing live shopping. Maybe they're doing a live infomercial. We're working on infomercials right now as well. And really, we become a partner as a growth partner to help grow the business in all aspects of in the whole business. We even help with recruiting, looking for talent, all the different things. And so that's like the next phase of what it looks like. And so what we look for a partner is a couple things. One, I mean, I'm working with dozens of CEOs and founders on a regular basis, because we have 40 some companies in our portfolio right now. And we're really looking for people that are motivated and willing to put in the work. They are committed to the success of the product and helping people. And they want to provide the best possible product, but also they're coachable. Because if they're not coachable and they're not willing to take guidance and advice, it's never going to work. So we want somebody that has a business where they're ideally doing 2 to 5 million or more in revenue already. They're proving the concept. They need a team around them to help grow the business. They are coachable. They're open to opening up the business and also bringing other partners in from an equity stake, because our whole model is like, You want 100% of a smaller pie, or do you want a smaller percent of a much bigger pie? Instead of having a 10 or $15 million business, how can we create 100, 200, $500 million business, or the goal to hit $1 billion company? And so that's our model and what we look at. And really just kind of the science or philosophy on how we scale businesses, the core is we look at the strategy and plan of where are you, where can we fill the gaps, and what can we do to help you get there. We take the experience over our decades of combined experience of working with different companies, what worked, what hasn't, a real philosophy of scaling a business. We look at customer acquisition. How can we acquire a customer? What is the cost to acquire the customer? And how can we maximize the lifetime value of a customer? The next thing we look at is a branding foundation. How can we grow the brand? How can we leverage our own brands? And how can we build out a brand that's memorable where people want to keep coming back to you? And then we also look at your financials. Okay, where are things working? Where do you need to cut costs? And also from a bigger mindset, like maybe you need to raise capital. We've raised a lot of money over the years, and we are not a money raiser or a broker dealer or any of that. But from our strategy, what we learned, giving you the right guidance, putting you in the right rooms, but also making sure your cap table's up to par, making sure your legal is all put together and everything else. So that's what we do at Big Brand Ventures. We build and scale product brands. If you're interested in learning more about everything we do, you can go to bigbrandventures.com. You can check out everything there. You can also join our community where you can come on our weekly calls. And then also we do shark retreats around the country. We got one coming up in Bentonville, Arkansas. And this is where you can meet us in person, learn from us, pitch on stage. And that's another way to get in our ecosystem. So that's who we are. More to come on everything we're doing at Big Brand Ventures. You can check us out on social media at Big Brand Ventures. Until next time, y'all, we'll see you later.